Good morning, sir. My name is Santosh Kumareswaran. My teammates are Tanush and Arun Murugan. Today, I'm going to present PBT1. Okay, the first slide will be presented by Arun. It's index.php coding.
Okay, Santosh. Now I will explain about the index.php coding. Okay, first of all, we need to start the session, and then in HTML, we got the title. That means task online bus ticket system. That's the title, and close the either. And we got the either one and either two again. We also in either one we got the welcome to online bus ticket system and either two login page. Both are black color, and in center we got the bus.jpg with height 150 width 400, and the body style background image URL, and background size is cover. From action, it's action to the calculate payment.php, and the method equals to post, and the center username it's the text is a username, and the ID username, and another one is for password. For password, type is password, and name equals to password, ID password, and placeholder enter password, and then close the select, and inside that we got the login button for login the login to the next page. If user input the username and password. Next, next is the if else statement. If user input the username John and password 123, and then user click the login button, it will either to the location calculate.php, or else will echo alert pop up incorrect username and password. Okay, next is calculate payment.php. It will be explained by Santosh.
Thank you, Arun. Okay, calculate payment.php. The first is session start. Session start. Okay, session name. So we are going to take the input from the previous page. So post username, then HTML. So we are using here style.css coding and navigation bar. So the action for the navigation bar is on echo server. So it takes the input from the page, from calculate.php. Then there's two buttons in the navigation bar. One is home button. So it will link to calculate payment.php, and logout button will link to logout.php. So the title of the page is task booking page. Table. So there's a table. The CSL. The style is table.center, margin left photo, and margin right photo. The body. The background is. We set an image for the background. Then the text alignment is center. So same for the form. We use. Server.php self. So it take the input from from this page, and it apply in the same page. So method is post. So inside the form there's table. We created a table. There's a text H1. Welcome to task online bus ticket system session. So the session is the one previously page from index. The user entered the username. It will display here. Then H2 text. It will display, please fill the booking information. Then in the table, we set the word destination and price. It's an option. I mean, it's a combo selection box. So the options are please select the destination. The value is default. Then next is Ipoh to Johor Bahru RM80. The value is Johor. Ipoh to Rawang RM30. The value is Rawang. Ipoh to Gopeng RM25. The value is Gopeng. Ipoh to Kulim RM35. The value is Kulim. Ipoh to Kuala Lumpur RM45. The value is Kuala Lumpur. Ipoh to Air Itam RM50. The value is Air Itam. So we close the table and then we open again the table. We set the output number of image and a input box for number to enter to enter the number of passengers. So the minimum is 1 and the maximum is 40. Then we also set a button, and the button is to purchase. Okay, then there's 3 images. One is Kuala Lumpur, Johor, and Ipoh. Okay, the main part of the coding. Okay, so when the user click purchase, the purchase button, if the destination is default and the numeric is 0, inside the it will display an error, and this error will be shown on the link of the site. So when user enter incorrect empty destination and empty number, it will display a error on the link place. So if the user choose Johor and enter number of passenger 1 or 2 other than 0, the coding destination 1 equal 80. The name is John. The destination is equal to Johor Bahru. The ticket price is destination 1, so it's RM80. Number of passenger is based on the input. So the total price will be times with destination times number of passengers. Same for the Rawang. So if the destination is Rawang, the price is 30. Then the destination will be equal to Rawang. The ticket price is based on destination 2, RM30. Number of passengers is based on the input the user enters. Destination 2, which is 30 times the number of users. The same thing happens in all the coding. If destination 3, it's Gopeng, and the price is 25. So the price of per ticket is 25. 25. Then number of passenger based on the input. Destination 3, 25 times number of passenger. If the destination is Kulim, destination 4 will the price will be 35. So price per ticket is 35. Number of passengers based on input. Total price is 35 times number. The same thing happens in Kuala Lumpur and Air Itam. So when the user clicks the navigation bar logout icon, button, there will be a pop-up. If the logout is success, it will show a pop-up message, come back again. Else, if the user doesn't want to log out, it will show a welcome back message. That's all. Now, logout.php coding will be presented by Arul.
Okay, thank you, Santosh. Okay, first of all, we need to start the session. And then in the HTML, we got the title, logout page, and close the header. And we got the link with the style sheet. Name is style.css. later will be explained by Sanush. And we got the navigator bar, and then we got a link with index.php. That means the button home, button class equals to button home. Type is submit. Value is login. Name is button name is login. I mean the button text is login. And then we got the either one and either two. In either one, we got the thank you for using our system, and come in either two come again. Both are black colors. And image, we got the bus.jpg. Height is 150, width is 400, and alternate bus. And body style is a background. We set the background image. The name is background.jf. Background size is covered. And we got the session unset. This is unset the variable, and we got the session destroy. It will destroy the old variables. It won't come after this. After this, we run again. Okay, next is style.css. It will explain by Tanus.
Tanush, you didn't on your mic.
Good morning, sir. My name is Tanush. I'm going to be explaining you about the style .css file. Mainly, it's styling the whole web page. So the first, for the navigation bar, we have .nav bar, where we put the background color as #333, and the position is fixed. It is at the top, and the width is 100% depending on the width of the window, size of the window. And then we have navbar A. So navbar A is during it is clicked or anything, and a navbar A hover is when your mouse is on top the navbar, why it should show. So when the mouse is above the navbar, the color will be black and the background will be #DDD. When it is doing nothing, I mean when it's being clicked or anything, it will float left, and the color is #F2F2F2. The text will be aligned at center, and the padding is 14 and 16 pixels respectively. There's no text decoration. And then that's all for the navbar. Now let's go to the picture. So we have styled the picture in a way that it could be a particular size. So it won't be it won't be very random. It will be in a particular row and column. So we divide it into row and column to manage it well. So for row, we put it flex as display, and for column, the flex is 33.33%, while the padding is 5 pixels. So now let's go to the button. The button, we color it white, and the padding is again 14 and 28 pixels. The cursor is a pointer. So when you click it, it will be like as a pointer. Next, we have an overall stylus, which we do for home and for logout. So the home, we have two scenarios. One, home wouldn't be touched by anything, and second, home will be hovered by the mouse. So when it is just like that, when it is default color, background color is #0 for A63. and if it is it's hovering for 6A049. So if let's say, okay, now second one is log out. So for log out, we do it particularly like when it is default, it is F44336, and if when it is hovering, when the mouse is hovering, it is #DA190B. So we're not using bracket for coding this. If let's say we're using bracket, they will show the color on the side, so I can just tell it. But since we are not using bracket, we're just using normal notepad, we can't see that. And next is output. So I'll be briefly explaining the output based on the screenshots we have given. So this is where when you open our web page, this is the first page will come out, login page. So as you can see, you can enter your username and you can enter your password, and then there's a button for clicking login, and there's a picture there. So the picture is the logo of the bus ticket system. So username can enter any user or password, but we have already set a particular username and password, which is John and 123 for the password. If the user enter anything other than John and 123, it will show the error message as incorrect username and password. So this is a alert box that which we include to show any error or anything. So when a clicker, when a person click OK again, it will come back to here. But if it's a login success, it will come to the main page, which is to fill up the booking information. And as you can see, the nav bar is working there. Home and logout button is there. And you can fill in the booking information. There's a drop down menu with the destination and price. And we have the passengers and its text view, and then with text edit text, and then we have the button purchase. And we have three pictures that I just now mentioned. We mentioned the row and column. Next, so that was calculate payment method. So this is after we calculate the method, after the calculation. Once we press calculate, we will get this, our name and what destination we are choosing, and what is the price of the ticket, and how many passengers we have included, and it will calculate the total price. I will display to us like this. So next, we have a logout page. So once we press logout, this is the page going to come up. So user can log in, and once they press login, it will come back to the same main page where it will be asking for you the username and password.
Right.
So now let me show you a small demo. We're going to put an incorrect password first, incorrect details, which is the username and password. As you can see, meanwhile, I will be showing you the structure that we have a H1 and H2, and we have an image, and we have two places where username and you can enter the password, and login button. So click the login button. So it shows incorrect username and password. So we have set the system as the username is John and the password is 123. Click it.
See.
So the password is 123 and press login. So we are inside the system now, and just now I already explained to you all those things. Now we just randomly select the destination and price, and we enter 2 passengers and press purchase. So you can go down and you can see the name, the destination, and the price of the ticket is 50. So for 2%, the price of ticket is 80. So 2% is 160 ringgit. So the calculation also done correctly. Now let's press log out. So it shows thank you for using our system. Come again. So that's how our system works. And so we have done presenting one. I hope you are satisfied with our small little app and hoping to improve our knowledge in this subject in the future classes. Thank you very much, Tuan.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tuan. Thank you, Tuan.